So I'm here at Stonehill and about to check out the quarry. I haven't been here for a few months, so it's really interesting to see how it's developed as we've descended into autumn. Wow. It's quite a lot better than I expected actually. It's really late. And these liliums, this is Lilium philippinense, just flowers for an incredibly long time. And some of these are seedlings, and the seedlings seem to come up later still. I mean, look at that, it's so beautiful. The purple on the outside and the scent of them is amazing. But then this Verbena rigida, we planted that about 2 years ago, and we weren't really sure how it was going to go actually, you know, how much colour it was going to produce. And in the middle of the summer this year, I thought, it's a bit of a dead loss. I think we've lost most of it. And then since we had these late summer rains and through early autumn, it's really kicked into gear. And right now, it's possibly one of the most prominent things in the whole garden. The intention here is for a really modest evergreen matrix of 3 or 4 different grasses and just a few perennials, broadleaf perennials. So there's things like lomandras, which are Australian native and are grass-like. There's caryxes, which are not grasses also, but are grass-like, Carex testacea from New Zealand, and Festuca glauca. And so they alone create a kind of tapestry effect, but then contrasting that with the 2 euphorbias, Euphorbia rigida, Euphorbia copton ash, forming these little mounds, and Euphorbia mercenites, which has proven itself to be unbelievably drought tolerant. And in really bad and free draining soils, all around the top of the quarry, there's this ridge of Euphorbia mercenites, and I really would not have expected it to do well in this sort of setting, but it's just done brilliantly, and in some places it's the only thing that's grown. So the intention is for really super modest background, and then to have these sparkles of bulbs. And right now these liliums are, I mean, they're just mad, like a little bit uncomfortably mad given how modest the rest of it is. But there's some little nerines in here. There are anemones early on, there are tulips, there are irises, there are colchicums, this amazing late summer right through autumn effect of the liliums, and then this little nerine pudica, which is so sweet in amongst there. So it's a really subtle effect. This was naturally here, well, when I say natural, it was here before the clients. It wasn't actually an old quarry. And our intention was to plant it really subtly with really low-lying things so that we didn't obscure the natural contours at all. We haven't adjusted the contours at all. We've just laid down some gravel to create a path system running through here. And really, really subtle planting, but it's so satisfying.